A very good morning to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to warmly welcome you all to today's bell ringing ceremony. As we all know, market opening ceremonies are organized here at the Colombo Stock Exchange trading floor in order to celebrate important developments in the Sri Lankan capital market. And that is why the bell ringing ceremony today celebrates the special occasion of the listing of the shares of Myland Developments Limited on the Colombo Stock Exchange. The shares of the Myland Developments Limited will be listed on the Dirisavi board of the Colombo Stock Exchange, and it will be classified under the real estate development sector. As one of the pioneer real estate companies in Sri Lanka, Myland Developments engages in the development and sale of lands for residential and commercial purposes. The company was founded by Mr. Nalin Pereira, the managing director of Mylands, with a vision to provide affordable housing to Sri Lankan citizens to build their desired properties. Having been incorporated in March 2017, the company now operates as an emerging real estate development company with steady growth led by an experienced and diverse board of directors that include both executive and non-executive independent directors. The listing follows a successful initial public offering by the company with an oversubscribed issue on the opening day itself. So, ladies and gentlemen, while congratulating the company on a successful IPO and, of course, today's listing, I'd like to commence today's proceedings as we present to you the official corporate videos of the Colombo Stock Exchange and Myland Developments Limited.
Banking on the entrepreneurial spirit of the Sri Lankan people, the Colombo Stock Exchange builds on a share trading tradition that has existed in Sri Lanka for over a century. The business of share trading that commenced with plantation companies in 1896 continues to thrive today as a matured and vibrant stock market that mobilizes capital flows of over 300 billion rupees a year.
After 35 years of the stock exchange, we have leveraged on the combined experience and expertise of the industry to leapfrog on multiple fronts. As we look towards a possible re-rating of the market upwards, what is on the cards are major infrastructure developments, new product introductions, widening of the investor base, building a sustainable business model, and most importantly, working with the government and the regulator to position the CSE as a pivotal point for capital raising.
The CSE in its present form began in 1985 when the Colombo Securities Exchange Guarantee Limited was incorporated as a company limited by guarantee formed by 7 stockbroker firms. Today, as the operator of the stock market in Sri Lanka, we offer state-of-the-art pre-trade, trade and post-trade platforms. Our stakeholder base also includes the regulator, the Securities and Exchange Commission of Sri Lanka, 285 companies, over 700,000 local and foreign institutional and individual investors, 150 members of staff of the stock exchange, and other market intermediaries who go and make up the ecosystem of the Sri Lankan capital market.
Stock exchange operations around the globe have evolved significantly over the past 35 years, and so has the CSE. Our trading operations, which started with an open outcry system and investors visiting the public trading floor, today is delivered through a state-of-the-art multi-asset class automated trading system and a central depository system. To mark its 35th anniversary year, CSE has engaged in a drive to digitalize all stakeholder touchpoints in the stock market, enabling end-to-end connectivity electronically.
CSE over the years have invested in technology because we understand a robust, secure and cutting-edge technology is the backbone of a modern exchange. Today our IT systems and infrastructure supports a sustainable business model by securing processing transactions, generating accurate and real-time market data, and offering speedy, convenience, reliable access to the market users. We have also focused strengthening our information and cybersecurity and building internal capabilities to support the market-wide digitalization strategy.
Establishing regulatory readiness to navigate through a Sri Lankan business landscape that has changed substantially since CSE was first established has been a material focus.
Regulation must evolve to support the development plan or the development strategy of the exchange, and that is something that we have always followed. Compared to the inception of the Colombo Stock Exchange 35 years ago, we have been able to transform our listing framework to make it really attractive for issuers to come and raise capital by listing their securities through the Colombo Stock Exchange. And for this purpose, we have been able to diversify our listing platforms and listing boards, giving them various listing options to benefit. In terms of overall regulation, our focus has always been investor protection, creating and maintaining a fair and orderly market, and also facilitating capital formation.
As we celebrate 35 years, the CSE has taken decisive steps to diversify from a single product market to one that offers multiple products. Real estate investment trusts, the creation of an OTC market for repos on corporate debt, trading of gold products, and stock borrowing and lending are already in the process of being introduced. On the regulatory and governance fronts, the new SEC Act, we believe, will be an important development covering regulatory changes required to continue to safeguard investor rights.
The investor base in the Sri Lankan stock market has grown steadily over the last 35 years, and measures taken by CSE to increase the retail investor base and foreign investment fund flows rapidly to create a vibrant securities market have been focused and consistent. We have used multiple strategies to attract local and foreign investors. End-to-end digitalization is helping us to widen the local investor base. The Invest Sri Lanka series has been effective in taking the message of our stock market and opportunities globally and in attracting foreign fund flows into the country. As we look ahead, CSE envisions to play a competitive role and be among the leading regional markets, harnessing our key strengths of the established infrastructure and the reputation built over 35 years.
Over the last 35 years, we have evolved, we have changed, we have developed. But one thing that remains unchanged is our focus on maintaining the integrity and the quality of the market.
We will continue our journey towards success, and we value our stakeholders whose confidence in us stood unaltered. I would like to recognize the role played by our listed companies, our investors, and all market intermediaries who placed confidence in the CSE over the past 35 years. I also recognize the untiring efforts of board members, present and past, as well as the CSE staff, including those who served previously.
Colombo Stock Exchange, a transformative past, a vibrant future.
In a world of never-ending evolvement, we constantly find ourselves in the middle of complexity and chaos. In means of forgetting about the outside world and finding serenity, we all need a space to drop anchor, a space that we can call our own, a land that gives us tranquility, freedom and happiness, a land that can be called Myland. Myland was created to lend a hand in making this dream a reality. As a place that helps build the future by bringing the ultimate real estate. We are Myland, here to build your future. Since its inception in 2017, Myland has been successfully providing its customers with a part of an ensemble to build their land their way by providing the best and most convenient property solution.
As the Managing Director, I am proud of the excellent progress we have made during the past couple of years.
Myland specializes in the sale of all types of residential and commercial properties.
We believe in providing our customers with the most professional service while still maintaining a personal touch, paying close attention to their requirements, thus guaranteeing ultimate satisfaction.
Through the mission to build satisfied customers and delighted lifetime employees, Myland Developments Limited continues to march forward with the vision of becoming the benchmark for the best and most trusted real estate solution provider in Sri Lanka.
We have been swiftly establishing our place in the industry as one of Sri Lanka's leading real estate and property development companies by delivering ultimate satisfaction to all our customers.
We follow a set of esteemed values that include professionalism, integrity, trust, customer focus, and quality to deliver the best service while catering to the unique needs of each customer. By staying true to these values and by always delivering the best service, we are steadily projecting our vision further while continuously striving to improve our facilities and services, overcoming all obstacles.
Along with Mr. Nalin Pereira as the Managing Director, Myland Developments Limited have an experienced board of directors, including Mr. W.D. Premachandra as the Chairman, Non-Executive Independent Director, Mrs. D.T.I. Disanayaka as an Executive Director, and Mr. S.A. Alahagon as a Non-Executive Independent Director, versatile in the real estate industry with many years of experience. Further, the dynamic and well-experienced professional team of employees at Myland assists the company to bring its vision to reality.
We don't view ourselves as merely being involved in a business, but rather a company with the attitude of social responsibility to share our wealth of knowledge and wisdom with our customers.
Prioritizing the mantra, remarkable value, unbeatable location. As of now, Myland Developments Limited has completed more than 25 projects and have many more ongoing projects. As an emerging and notable player in the real estate sector, Myland Developments Limited is here to build a better and brighter future for Sri Lanka. The recent years have brought a significant attention to the real estate industry in Sri Lanka, as the average weighted fixed deposit rate has suddenly decreased to 5.62% in 2021. The general public has diverted money in fixed deposits to invest in land and property. Investing in land and property has much higher price appreciation potential, facilitating the opportunity to generate higher investment returns in comparison to fixed deposits. With the development of the expressway chain, the highly visible growth could be seen out of Colombo, since the expressway provides the ability to surpass the routine traffic congestion. The land prices near the expressway entrances have increased significantly compared to the rest of the country.
It is our plan to expand our market by commencing land development projects in other parts of the country, especially in the areas that have the potential for development, particularly driven by the expansion of road networks, which enables easy access to different parts of the country.
Sri Lanka has witnessed a continuous upsurge in land prices during the past decade. Land valuation indicator for Colombo district has increased to 155.1 during the first half of 2021, and overall land price in the Western Province has increased by 74% from 2018 to 2021. At present, Sri Lanka is witnessing a population growth of 0.6%, which will increase the demands of land, triggering an increase in land price further. Even the current pandemic has been a blessing in disguise, as it has transformed the modern working culture and thinking, especially among the millennials. Moreover, even organizations have identified cost benefits by having their employee base working from home, which will turn into an unavoidable trend in the near future.
We also see that we have the potential to enter the construction sector with building houses and housing segments. We expect to generate the required funds internally or in the form of equity or debt fund.
Developing on the rapid success they have had over the years, Myland Developments Limited is hoping to expand their excellence with the use of their strong values to create a better future for the ever-expanding happy clientele of Myland. Myland, building your future.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to now invite Mr. Rajiv Bandaranaike, Chief Executive Officer of the Colombo Stock Exchange, to deliver the opening remarks of the ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you on this very special occasion of the bell ringing ceremony to mark the listing of Myland Developments Limited on the Dirisavi board of the Colombo Stock Exchange. I would like to first very warmly welcome our guests today, representing Myland Developments, the Chairman, Independent Non-Executive Director, Mr. W.D. Premachandra, the Managing Director and Executive Director, Mr. Nalin Pereira, the Executive Director, Ms. Iresha Disanayaka, the Independent Non-Executive Director, Mr. Ajit Alhakon. On behalf of financial advisors and managers to the issue, Atara Capital Partners, I would warmly welcome the Managing Partner, Mr. Rohan Seneviratna. Representing CSE, I would also like to welcome the Chief Regulatory Officer, Mr. Renuka Vijayawardana, and his listings team, including Mr. Kasapa Veerasekara, to the event today. I would like to take this opportunity to very warmly congratulate Myland Developments Limited for a successful IPO which was oversubscribed on the opening day itself. Incorporated in 2017, Myland Developments has demonstrated a promising growth in the industry, and the step that your company has taken towards listing is a commendable one in order for you to expand your business interests. The real estate industry is witnessing an impressive growth, as we were talking about it a few minutes ago, and it is important to have listed companies representing the industry, as the real estate sector is somewhat underrepresented in the market capitalization of the CSE. So the listing of Myland Developments and the success of the IPO is of significant importance to investors who invest in shares. I would also like to bring to your attention that a listing brings with it certain obligations, and obligations that shareholders would expect a reasonable return for their investment. As a responsible corporate citizen and as a company that has operated now for a number of years, we are very confident that your company will uphold the highest levels of corporate governance and accountability to your shareholders and to those who are wishing to invest in your company. As you know, the stock market is a place where price is discovered for your share, and also a place where wealth is created for shareholders of companies. So we would like to ask you to maintain adequate levels of liquidity in your shares so that you optimize the price discovery process and enable true wealth creation for shareholders. So on behalf of the CSC, let me once again very warmly welcome you to the fold as a listed company. And we are extremely happy that we are able to do this today and to have this IPO ceremony. So on behalf of CSC, let me wish your company and all of you all success for the future as we commence this journey of growth together. Good luck and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bandaranaike. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now kindly invite Mr. W.D. Premachandra, the Chairman and Independent Non-Executive Director of Myland Development Limited, to the podium to share his remarks on behalf of the company.
We actually As Myland Developments, we are really delighted to be here for this bell ringing ceremony today at Colombo Stock Exchange. Myland Developments has a short history comparatively. If you take any other company, we are completing just 5 years by next March. Although we have a very short history, we have number of success stories to share with you all. Among those, we consider this IPO and the listing is the most valuable event in our short history that we have achieved. Because we wanted to become a responsible corporate citizen. When we list a company, we know the regulators will be vigilant on the things that we do. And the investors are watching what we are doing. And the market will reflect the value of the things that we do. So that will be a great opportunity for us to manage our company to the right direction. So that is the main reason for us to list this company in the market. And number two, with this investors' funds what we have now, we are in a better position to leverage because banks have been helping us during the past for this growth. And with this money, we will be in a better position to negotiate with banks, negotiate with land owners to sell when we buy land. So that is a great advantage that we have. So with that, we take this opportunity as a real event and a valuable event in our growth of the company. And let me thank all those who has helped us in coming to this level. Initially, the regulators, SEC and CSE, for considering us for this level, and Atara Capital for hand-holding us to this stage, to this listing and IPO. And Sampath Bank, being the bankers, they did a good service. Thank for them as well. And our lawyers, DFLS DCRM, they did a good job, and they helped us to come to this stage. And RKLS Associates, that is the auditors, they also did a great service. And KPMG for giving us independent audit report, they also helped us. So we have to thank all of them. Finally, I must thank all those 2,884 investors who has placed confidence on us and on our company to invest money on this IPO. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Premachandra. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now proceed to open the market for today. And to do the honors, I'd like to invite from Myland Developments Limited, Mr. W.D. Premachandra, the Chairman and Independent Non-Executive Director, Mr. Nalin Pereira, Managing Director, Ms. Iresha Disanaika, Executive Director, Mr. Ajit Alhakon, Independent Non-Executive Director, and from Atara Capital Partners, Mr. Rohan Saniviratna, Managing Partner, and from the Colombo Stock Exchange, CEO, Mr. Rajiv Bandarnaika, CRO, Mr. Renuka Vijayawardena on stage. Thank you, everyone. May I now kindly invite Mr. Rajiv Bandarnaika and Mr. Renuka Vijayavardhana to present the listing certificate and a token of appreciation to the Chairman and Independent Non-Executive Director of Myland's Development Limited, Mr. W.D. Premachandra, and the Managing Director, Mr. Nalin Pereira. Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, with that we end today's market opening ceremony organized to celebrate this listing of the shares of Myland Developments Limited. While thanking all our distinguished guests for their valuable time and ardent participation, let me wish all of you a pleasant day and, of course, a very happy new year in advance.